Well, hello everybody! Finally, welcome to Project Zero, aka Fatal Frame. I mean, it's known as Project Zero out of, well, pretty much America and Japan. It's the European name. The European name of the same game. As you can see, there's our lovely protagonist. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get spooked out of my pants. Because this is one of those games that actually really does horrify me. Ghosts are just, fascinating stuff, really interesting stuff, but when it comes to having to take care, deal with ghosts. Hey, Famine! And hello, everyone else. That reminds me, I really should order the Fatal Frame Maiden of Blackwater from Japan, since if I recall, it won't get physical release in EU or US. Hey, Mallcats! New game it is, baby! Options. Type A vibration on stereo volume. Brightness. Just the brightness on your TV to see all 4 people in the photo. Yeah, we can see everyone. Oh, good. Turn the menu. So make sure on the mixer that all the volume is up as much as it can. Yarp. This. Up. Good. I'll up it for you guys just a tiny bit more. I'll wait until Gabriel's back. Hey, Specky. In the morning, it's comedy spoopiness, but here it's proper spoopiness. We're going into pure, real horror. Pure horror. I mean, I've played Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 1, and now Project Zero. And this is the scariest one of them all. Also, Eldritch did say that it's an interesting choice when there's a remake coming out, but it's not this game. The Maiden of Blackwater, isn't it the Wii U game? Like the 5th in the series?
I wonder how long it's been since my brother and I began to see things other people can't see.
I was expecting her to say how long it has been since my brother and I died. It's like, okay, that kind of a story.
My big brother, he was so sweet and kind. He was the only one I could open up to about these visions. After our mother died, he was my only family.
I just read it up, Eldritch. I looked it up. It's not a remake of this. It's the Wii U version. The game of the same name. But it's a remake of that game. Not this.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
So this is voice acting. Get ready for some horrible voice acting from this guy. As far as I remember, he's so like, okay, I'm here, let's do this. Like bored out of his mind when he came to work.
My mother was in search of someone.
She ain't no better.
Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to, disappeared while researching a book.
I mean, it was that era of voice acting, early 2000s.
When he told me that he got a lead on Mr. Takamine's whereabouts.
At least they're a little better in the second game. the voice actors. But in this one,
I felt
either
uneasy.
either
Like
they're
he was going far away.
bored out of their minds or about to fall asleep. I'm not sure which. Hey, Swede. It doesn't ban again. This is all about ghosts. It's not a redub, Mawcast. This is the original. Himuro. Intro. That's not his name. This is just the prologue. It shouldn't be intro. It should say.
Forbidden rituals of this area. It looks like Mr. Takamine was doing research into them. I wonder if his group is still here.
I have just learned how to read. Should I put some effort into my reading? How's that? Perfect. We got it. Now go home. Okay. There's a box of film on the floor. Type 14 film. I think I can use it with my camera. Camera controls 1. While holding the camera, press the circle button to take shooting stance and then enter Finder mode. You can take photos with X or R1 button while in Finder mode. While in the Finder mode, you can control the player's viewpoint with the left analog stick. Try the square button, move Finder quickly, and turn around with triangle. Use the right analog stick to move around while in shooting stance. Right. Enter the tutorial by selecting scraps under file in the menu. It's so weird that it's, you know, not the right way around when you think about controls for this. You strafe and move with the right stick, and this is the left stick. It's so counterintuitive. I gotta get so used to these controls. And also, I think I'm stuck. I can't move. I was on the stairs. That's why. My controller is vibrating, so it's like there is something here. I don't know why it's vibrating. Well, the blue light is up. It means there's a ghost here. Spirit. Shut up! No, nothing there.
Welcome to the Plushy family.
Where is it?
Void subscribed. Boo.
Boo to you too, Nipvic. And thank you for the resub. Oh, wait. There it is. Child behind. Okay. I guess I found the child. Is I gotta remember that when my Controller starts rumbling. There's something close by, and also, there, sound off. My friends are gonna be sending messages all the time. That freaking honking noise is gonna scare me more than anything else. Ghost clowns sound scary. I mean, we will see them in Dark Side Detective Fumble in the Dark. Pokemon Snap got really dark. Just thought it might be originally a Japanese game because of the character so far. This is a Japanese game, Cats, originally. This is just the English dubbing. Inga from Sweden. I thought you meant that the voices might have been redone for this release. Well, there is a director's cut version of the game, but this is the original. Fatal Frame, titled Zero in Japan, or Project Zero. And there's like 5 games to it. I think. It's 5. Looks like Silent Hill. Silent Hill, so no, there is going to be silly puzzles, isn't there? No, not really silly puzzles, but yeah, there will be puzzles. But this is not done by Capcom. This is Tecmo. Tecmos? Who knows? And Koei Tecmo. Originally Tecmo. I remember that we had this growing up. My brother played it for quite a lot. But I think I managed like 10 minutes before I shat myself. The first time I played this Swede, it's about the same amount for me. I played it for 10 minutes, shat myself, never touched it for a long while. Then my friends had the game and we decided to play it together and we all shat our pants at the same time. It's a scary game. Also, that detective game where the main cop had memory issues and the game made no goddamn sense. That's Deadly Premonition. No, I haven't played Gibbous, the Cthulhu adventure. Nope. I haven't played it yet. It might be on the list on what to play this month. Hey, Madeline. Speaking of ghost clowns, there is gonna be one soon in Helsinki, as someone has been scaring kids dressed as a clown there lately, and some vigilantism is seeping in the air. Why do people do that? It's so stupid. Yeah, that was a thing in America, but evidently now it's spread to Finland. Debuting in 2001 with the first entry. The series consists of 5 main entries. Yep. And the last one was on the Wii U 2014, but now they're remaking it. So it'll be on pretty much everything. It's a weird decision, too, that they would remake the 5th game of the series. World Racing Championship weekend. Assholes aplenty over here. There's a crowd singing outside my window. I'm blaring an air horn. Great. I guess we'll see. I'm not easily spooked. Well, you're not playing the game, Goblin, so let me do the pooping. You enjoy me pooping. That's how it goes. At least that's how it's gonna go. There might be some parts that might be scary, but because you're just viewing it, I don't think you're gonna get scared, Goblin. I don't know. You're a strong man. You're strong-willed. You ain't gonna get scared. I'm gonna be the one getting so scared. So scared. All you're just gonna be hearing is... as I try to fight against the ghosts. Hey, Beardy. There's an angry-looking mask on the wall. If only I could switch the freaking controls. That would be nice. There's an old camera here. I think I could take a shot. This is how we save the game. Format. Bleep. Format successful. Saving data to a memory card. Has been written. There. I do apologize for my behavior yesterday, Goblin. Yes, I want to return to the game. Why do you even ask? The menu sound effects are very pleasing, reminding me of like Soul Calibur sound effects. We've had those freak show clown attacks here in Sweden too. I think last year there were reports in my hometown of some nutcase wandering around dressed like It and stalking people. You mean Pennywise the Dancing Clown? It is just the name of the story. Hey, Mark. I think we regulars are used to that by now, though apology accepted. If it helps you all, if you helps feel better at all, that stream was pretty much cursed from the start due to Spider freaking out about the camera issues, and it only got worse after you left. Yeah, Goblin was still there. I saw him in the viewer list, just lurking. Not as in the drama got worse or anything, but it just slowly fell apart. We can all heal together and by sharing lots of laughs while watching the stream. Yeah, that's usually what we want here. Anybody home? Anybody want some ropes? Rope hallway man! Yay! I got a shot of a rare ghost. There's a big mirror, but it only shows my own reflection. Rope hallway man, did you go this way? No, not the whole game. Mallcats, this is a prologue. It'll look better soon enough. There's an old suit of armor here. Doesn't seem to be just for show. Seen some hard use. A suit of armor is on display. There are lots of antiques here, but in poor repair. The owner's hobby, maybe? Lots of antiques here. They might have been worth something at some point. Man looking down. Gotcha. Gotta be fast. Now let me tell you, I'm not gonna get all the photos on the first playthrough. You never do. At least I never was able to. Dust has been disturbed around the sunken fireplace, as if it been used recently. An ink drawing scroll is hanging here. It looks like a woman crying, but it's faded. Angry man. Why are you so angry, man? There's an old clock here. It's been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. Hey, Hitcho! So tell me about this game. What's the story? What is the goal? What's the mechanics? You'll find out as long as we go along the game, Mallcats. Just watch and learn. The books are falling apart. I can't even read the covers. Old books. They're about dark rituals. Did they belong to the man who lived here? The staircase has fallen down. There aren't any books of real interest here. I could never explore a house like that. I'd get stuck in the library with all the cool books. What's that blank rounded square in the lower right corner of the game window? Watch and learn. Pretty much if anybody's gonna ask about the mechanics, the story, the characters, or anything about the game, the answer will always be, watch and learn. There's a broken partition screen here. Apparently I don't remember this very well. To be fair, it's been a while since I even saw footage of this game. I haven't played this game. Yes, and I kind of remember some stuff of it, but not everything. Why is it that people always have to search around in a haunted mansion at night? Because apparently that's the best time to be finding ghosts. The children love the night. Or something, I don't know. I love how this game was advertised as based on real events, but it's basically a house they are referring to, and despite knowing all this, I still Google it occasionally. Yeah, the American cover where it says Fatal Frame as the title, which is the title of the game in America, it would say Fatal Frame, and under it would be based on a true story. It's like, no, it's just the location is real. Or the house is real, but that's it. It's a big fucking lie that they have on the cover of the game already. Based on a true story, this really happened. But hey, you gotta sell games, so... That's a big thing in the US. They say that about everything, yeah? A lot of them do say that it's based...
It's Mr. Takamine's.
Mr. Takamine's? There's Mr. Takamine.
That was Mr. Takamine. So he did come here.
Damn. It's coming right for me. Shooting ghosts. Hold up the camera, yeah. Press the shutter, yeah. To attack ghosts. When the target is inside the circle, power, physical power, accumulates. The damage you inflict on the ghost goes up as you accumulate more power in the camera. Shutterbug moment. When you have the ghost in your viewfinder and the circle glows, take a shot. You can inflict heavy damage when you take a shot during a shutterbug moment. Inspired by true events means we heard something like this happened and made a movie that's nothing like the real events. They should always say that about whatever movie they're gonna make. Because based on true story, yeah, it's like they try to make it like the movie is the real happenings, but it's not always the case. Because they Hollywoodize them so hard. Yeah, that Wizard of Oz thing that there's a dead person in the background, like somebody hanging themselves. It's a myth. It didn't happen. People got so confused. Somebody just started that as a rumor. It's just there were ostriches in the background running around. Press X and O at the same time to take selfie with the ghost, which inflicts critical damage. Hey, it's Wizard of Oz. It's supposed to be a magical land of whimsical stuff and such. So they had lots of weird animals during the shooting in the background running around. But Dark Side of the Moon totally lines up with the Wizard of Oz, man. Yeah, totally does. Some person actually has done that. They've started playing the record while watching Wizard of Oz, and they're like, yeah, right. Well, if you didn't know, in the original Poltergeist movie, they used real skeletons in the pool of water. You know, where the mother falls into, or one of the family members falls into, and towards the end of the movie. Pool of water and skeletons in there. They're real. Zero shot. It was right there. Get off of me. Ah! Damn it. Did I get you? I don't think it's displaying everything correctly because I couldn't see the ghost. We were supposed to see him. I think there's something wrong with my settings.
I captured a ghost with this camera. This camera has the power to expose things the normal eye can't see. I remember the incident from which I learned of its unique power to capture ghosts.
Got anything else boring to say? I have just captured a ghost with this camera. I remember this camera having special powers on capturing ghosts. It's like an everyday occurrence to this guy. It's been happening so much that he's so bored of it already. There we go. This is what I wanted. Files. Notebook. Nothing. Scraps. Uh-huh. Correlation chart of people in the documents. Okay. Delete. Delete. Protect. 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 Yeah, really boned, man. I can really see him there and there. He should be in the pictures. I see nothing there. Emulation settings, right? Gotta finagle with them to make them work. Herbal medicine. One camera. Mom left it when she died. Shows things unseen by the naked eye. But we can see them with our naked eye as well. So... the black rectangle is our warning system. When the ghost is getting close to us, it will, you know, it's a It's an old bulb that lights up when we're seeing a ghost in front of us. So it's our way of when we're running around and it lights up, it's like, ah, there's a ghost. You know what's funny, more cats? I actually looked up a guide on how to have the best settings for the game. Yeah, that's one of the photos that is impossible to get on the first playthrough. You can never get that guy captured from up here. And also, I think there's something wrong with this beam. It cut off our character's head. There's anything in the drawers of the chest. Now, I followed up a guide to see what's the best settings to emulate this game. But apparently they're not the best settings because we cannot see ghosts. And that's the whole thing about the game, seeing ghosts. So when I was fighting there, we should have seen the ghost that you saw on the cutscene. He should have been there, but he wasn't. So something's borked with the freaking emulation. And that's no good. There's a black padlock on the door. I've had a hell of a time trying to get anything PS2 to run heartbreaking because I really want to play the Punisher again. I should stream Shadow of the Colossus again at some point. I haven't. Last time I streamed, that was like 4 years ago. The door to the entrance is open, but I'm sure it was just closed a while ago. And now it's closed. I hope something bad doesn't happen to you.
It's been 2 weeks since I last heard from my brother. But he left a note that led me to this place. I felt as though something was calling me here.
Maybe it was your brother that was calling you? Hey, look, we got color.
Mafuyu.
Yeah, Mafuyu too. The Strangling Ritual, first night.
My brother was here. What is this place?
Oh, hello there, kitty. Okay.
Did someone just...
Ring a bell and say help? Yeah. Was a little girl behind you. There's something on the floor. Herbal médecin. Hi. How are you? There's an old camera here. I think I can take a shot. I wonder if they say that they're taking a shot. I wonder if they're taking a selfie, like, old camera, smile, save the game. Ghosts are trying to eat me, but first, let me take a selfie. That's a bad thing? Sounds like you were having a great time. Research notes. September 12th. Now there's another rope! And another rope! I put the piece of notebook in my file. Well, that certainly made sense. And there's a rope and another rope. There's an angry-looking mask on the wall, just like before. There's an angry-looking candle lit. There's an angry-looking wall. That's a very friendly-looking door. There's more ropes. The camera obscura. Hey now, what's the camera angle? Just give them high fives along the way. So that's what happened to your brother, huh? You got torn apart by multiple hands from the walls?
Did something happen to my brother?
I picked up my brother's camera and notebook from the floor. Mom's old camera. My brother had this with him. I found a new note inside of Mafuyu's notebook. Himuro Mansion investigation. Himuro Mansion was once the home of a large landowner that controlled vast areas of land. They also say that the site held some special significance that had to do with Shinto rituals of the region. I couldn't find any detailed books about these Shinto rituals, though. The last master of the Himura family line massacred his entire household. Later, another family that tried to live there disappeared. Because of incidents like these, nobody visits the mansion today and it lies in ruins. Maybe that's why there aren't any accounts of the Shinto rituals, and why the exact location of the place isn't recorded anywhere. September 24th. I've had a bad feeling ever since I came to this mansion. I'm leaving notes in this notebook just in case anything happens to me. I've got to find Mr. Takamine and the others fast. I hope it's not too late. There are many other notes and news articles inside the notebook. Man on a beam. More ropes. Okay. I guess that was important for him to say. But first, let me take a selfie. Editor Okata's Notes 1 about folklorists that lived in the mansion. August 20th. Mr. Takamine needs some background material for his next work. There's a book about the Himuro Mansion by a certain folklorist, and I'm supposed to look for it. A book about Shinto rituals and legends from every part of the country. Author Ryozo Munakata. Title unknown. August 22nd. I can't find the book, but I did some checking on the folklorist. I found out that he moved into Himuro Mansion to do research on it, but after some certain event, he and his whole family disappeared. I couldn't find the book, but I found a news article from that period about it. It's a small missing person story, but it might be helpful as background material. September 10th, 11 AM. It looks like the earthquake last month and the murders in that village have something to do with Himuro Mansion. This stuff is probably all going into Mr. Takamine's next book. He really seems to be into this subject matter. His output rate should be good. September 10th, 4 PM. The entrance door is broken. What in the world did that happen? It won't open. I'll have to find another way out. September 11th. I haven't been feeling well since 2 nights ago. Actually, it's more like ever since Tomoe took my picture. What in the world does the rope in this photo mean, I wonder? I find many horror games to give a similar vibe or feel. Horror games are fun to a degree to me, but I like terror games more usually, like Subnautica. September 12th. Now there's another rope. And another rope. September 10th at 1:10 PM. There seem to be a few devices in this mansion that are engraved with old characters. When I asked Mr. Takamine about them, he said they correspond to numbers. I understand the first few. They're the old characters for the numbers 0 through 3, but I don't get the rest. They're characters that have the same readings as 4 through 9, but mean something different. And there they are. I guess each one has a special meaning. I'll figure out the rest later. There was a report yesterday that a star novelist Junsei Takamine, age 42, has been missing since the 8th of this month. Mr. Takamine's assistant Tomoe Hirasaka and his editor Koji Okata are also missing. Mr. Takamine last made a phone call to his publishers on September 8th regarding his research trip, and has not been heard from for 14 days. The publishers first assumed that the research was taking longer than expected, but since there were no calls from Mr. Ogata, they decided to file a missing persons report. Man on a beam. Yeah, I can see the ghost and everything on it. Wow, what a great photo. Looks so good. The door is nailed shut, it won't open. Lots of antiques. There's a lion mask on the chest of drawers. There's a medicine container near the ornamental lion mask. Got the herbal medicine. Bro Shadow. I wonder what the photo looks like. Yeah, same garbage, but at least there we can see Bro's shadow. Protect that one. Several pieces of paper in the drawer. Looks like part of a black notebook. Plot of my next work, Yunsei Takamine. A series of murders in a country village. Dead bodies turn up and one after another. Murders that resemble cruel Shinto rituals of legend in the area. The acts of a man sworn to revenge and the strange correlation between those acts and the folklore. The man is gradually more and more influenced by the legends. The work will be the story of this man, proceeding in parallel with the tales of the local lore. Records of the past discovered after an earthquake. The story gradually blurs the boundary between the present and the past. July 24th. About Himuro Mansion. Himuro Mansion is known as the home of a large landowner that controlled this region, but they say it was originally the place a shrine was built for performing a certain Shinto ritual, passed down through the generations. But the people of that time kept the ritual a deep dark secret. They were even forbidden to speak its name aloud. Today, almost no accounts of the ritual exist, aside from a smattering of folklore legends. I found a news clipping inside the notebook. There are news articles inside the notebook. News clipping. The earthquake the other day destroyed all 5 mirrors, the holy mirrors, which were artifacts kept for centuries in the 5 shrines. These mirrors represent the 5 gods' protection over this region. Most commonly known for the 5 Gods festival held every 10 years when all 5 mirrors gather in one shrine. The priests of the shrine hope that this isn't a bad omen. I'll fix it, Gabriel, when I'll get to it. As in after the stream. I mean, you don't need to tell me to fix it. Fix the game! I didn't break anything. Just make sure that the game works better so we can see ghosts. And the photos. There's a box of film in front of the broken staircase. Yee! I'm keeping on playing to see if I can fight. If I get into another fight and if we don't see the ghost there, then I need to fix the game properly. But for now, we can still see the other ghosts and all. The clock stopped at 11:45. It's been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. Okay, not going there. I want the spooky music over this spooky chanting, please. Besides, there might be a ghost down here that wants me to take their photos painted. Anybody here? Hello? Any ghosts hiding here? Here, let me take your photo! Fine. Fine, I'll follow my bro. Anything over here before we go to the chanting? Herbal medicine. Alright, good. It's locked. I hear something on the other side of the door. Maybe someone's in there? Now, where did you go? I missed a photo opportunity. Darn it. Oh, hi. Nice toes. Nice robe. So, you live around here? It's a camera. I can take your picture. Yeah, I saw the person go.
Take a photo.
And like that, she's gone. In Finder mode, you can see things that can't be seen with the naked eye. Try taking a photo if the controller vibrates or you hear strange noises. No folding screen in the photo. A door appears where the screen should be. And then we push it away. To reveal... a door!
Just like in the photo.
There seems to be a hidden door behind the folding screen. I mean, it's not really that hidden. It's just it's right there. It's like super hidden. First, you gotta find the blacksmith. This votive lamp is not lit. Votive? Greetings. Salutations. Hello. There's a small piece of paper on the chest. It looks like a news clipping. Late yesterday, a human body with no limbs was found in Himurab Mountain, located in the southern region of the prefecture. The body's hands, feet, and head were all torn off. The police are investigating the case as both a murder and accident. How can it be an accident? Well, accidental murder? What? The body has not been identified, but is believed to be a man around the age of 30. The police is also taking into consideration the fact that the body mutilated in the same manner was found in the same location 15 years ago. What the? So who's making the noise? Oh, it's a tape recorder. Well, I've totally missed that. Should have been a lot faster, I guess. Oh, it's the guy that we've been following. You know, with the spirit orbs. Did the ring girl get you or something in here? No, it's the... He did say it's the girl in the kimono is coming. Well.
What was that?
A vision? A ghost? It's covered with dust, but it seems to work. An audio tape has been left inside the tape recorder. An audio tape with a white label. It's stopped in the middle. A small portable tape recorder for playing audio tapes.
September 9th, 5:40 p.m. The mansion was nowhere to be seen on the map, so we finally had to ask the locals how to find it. They told us that Himuro Mansion had been empty for several decades now. The same ones who told us where it was also warned us not to come here, which was quite disconcerting.
If I heard those noises in a random house in the dark, I could sell my asshole as a rocket engine to NASA. To be honest, that guy's face scared or just normal was more terrifying than any of these ghosts. What the hell was that animation? My mental image of you flying around the room powered by that. We actually made that joke in when my friends we were playing Fatal Frame 3. And we had a running joke because pretty much everything happens in one of the, well, the main protagonist's house, and they have a cat. And that cat has scared us a couple of times. You know, stupid cat jump scares. So we got startled and scared too many times by that cat. So we made a joke that, well, if the cat's gonna be scary to us, let's make it really something ridiculously scary. So at some point, the cat gets obsessed by some kind of demon and has a horrible diarrhea, and it starts flying around while we'll be like, oh no, the cat! Our humor. That was our humor. The cat just flies around while just powered by horrible diarrhea. That was our thing, and then every time we got in the room, is the cat here? There it is! A scroll with a picture of flowers on it is hanging here. It's faded and sad now. Sure, I saw something glinting over here. The window is nailed shut. I can't open it to look outside. And there it is. There's a box of film underneath the window. Ooh, it looks like a new roll of film. I wonder if Mafuyu left it here. I don't have the camera functions yet. But that's a different type of film. It does more damage to the ghosts. So that cat flew around like the neon cat, except there was no rainbow behind him. Yeah. A scroll with a picture of flowers on it is hanging here. So this opened. It's kimonos. There's something over there. Oh yeah, it's the plate. A paper shade lamp is lit. When you think that this place has been abandoned and is in ruins, who the hell lit all these lamps? Why would the previous team that came in here light the lamps? This music reminds me of Devil May Cry. Similar style to it. There's something on the floor. An old kimono hangs here. It's faded and dusty, but the red lining is still vivid. Is that really a kimono? I thought it was a robe. It's a big size. Darn it. I should have moved here to take the picture. Still rumbling. So there must be a ghost around here. It looks like an old kimono chest. It looks like a small mirror stand, but the mirror is missing. The drawer is locked. Woman in kimono. I think. I can never tell from those photos. That's a great photo. Oh boy. Lamp fairies, of course. Why did I think of that, Bannikin? Lamp fairies, I always forget. Let me guess, I'm not gonna see you in the fight, am I? Yep, nothing there. Done. Saw you there. Oh, defeated you already. The ropes! The camera began to glow with mystical power. The camera sealed. Asshole rocket, activate! Activate! I remember now that the warning light is supposed to have a texture around it. Yep, that panel is not supposed to be pure black. Nope. So you'll know if you fix the bug because it should fix that indicator. Yep. Not to mention probably also the photos. Power-ups. You can acquire mystical power by damaging ghosts. Select camera from the menu screen to access the power-up screen. You can unlock the seal on the camera with the accumulated mystical power and power-up. When you unlock the auxiliary function seal, you enable many special attacks. To use the enabled auxiliary function, press L1 button while in a shooting stance. The number of auxiliary functions you can use is limited to the number of spirit stones in your inventory, so be frugal. Now there's a word you don't usually hear. Frugal. And today's word is frugal. Look it up what it means, I don't know. Here we can load up the film, or I can use some buttons to switch between them while I'm in the menu. There's the basic performance, range, speed, and max value. There's the bonus functions that we can unlock, our auxiliary abilities. And then there's the special functions, so we can break it. I'm about to break. Widens the capture circle, the range of capturing ghosts, speeds up the charge time for mystical power, the symbols that you see, and increases the maximum charge value of mystical power. So we can do a lot more damage. Pressure, push ghosts back. Slow, slows down ghosts' movement for a limited duration. Make ghosts more visible for a limited duration. Stop movements of ghosts for a certain duration, so paralyzed stops them, while slow just slows them down. That's I don't know why they're slow and stop. Searches for locations of ghosts and tracks them automatically. I should take speed. A charge up time is a really good thing to have right from the get-go. Just loading up the symbols really fast is a good thing to do more damage during combat. Yes. I'm missing 400. I could have gotten range if I had 400 more score. That is why getting those special photos is so important, because you get points from them. But I missed out on so many already, because it's impossible. Old beat-up film. It doesn't have very strong exorcismal power. Regular film. It has fairly strong exorcismal power. There's something underneath the window. Audio tape with the white label seems to be okay.
September 9th, 9:40 p.m. It seemed dangerous to walk through the mountain at night, so we decided to spend the night here and continue our work. I've been through several rooms already. Unlike the exterior, the interior is still in quite good shape. A little earlier, I thought I saw a white, shadowy figure of a woman in the hallway near the entrance. I'll keep track of such sightings and publish them in a later account.
You're right, Gabriel. It sounds like everybody's on Valium. I thought I saw a woman in white at the entrance. I'll keep an eye on this account. Check, please. They're so enthusiastic to read their lines and really go into it all the time. They're so great at it. Interior, exterior, account. He's got really good articulation. Something shows in the photo. It looks like the lion mask near the sunken fireplace. I put the photo in my file. So first I fought Bound Man, and that fight was editors. That's just it, editors. Editors? Ornamental lion mask. There it is. Somehow I developed two photos when I took a photo, but it only used one photo. Photo. I'd be on Valium too if I had to try to sleep with the Wails of the Damned in my ears all the time. Hey, Seldom. Why is that sound still playing? We have the tape recorder already. That sound shouldn't be playing anymore. Game, you're broken. Try to sneak up on me, huh? I also hated that this goes to black because there's supposed to be the ghost's face. Supposed to have a death animation. Death animation. So yeah, the emulation is not working 100%. Gotta fix it. Now I can get the range. Should I get the range? I think I should get the range. Makes the circle a bit bigger. Well, you do know that kind of stuff takes time, Gabriel. I'm just pointing it out. I'm not being stubborn or anything. You know that if I quit now, I will have to do everything that I've done so far again. Because I have to quit the game to fix it. Nice chocobo. I bought a thing today that I absolutely don't need, but the monkey brain go gadget. Now the question is, for everybody, is it gonna be a question for all the viewers? Well, one of the new Nintendo Game & Watches. Since I need to fix this game, it might take a while because I need to finagle with the settings, then start the game and, you know, do stuff and see if it's fixed and then all that and boingy boingy boingy. Question is, should I do it live on stream or do you guys mind if I end the stream here early because I need to do all this fixing? I mean, I can't play the game if it doesn't emulate it 100% because we cannot see the ghosts and they're the main point of the whole game. And also, the warning light there should not be just a black bar like it is. It shouldn't even show up on the bottom right. I'm asking you, Gunfutsu, because it depends on you if you want to watch me finagling the settings, or should I do it off stream? That's why I'm asking you. You cannot leave it to me. I don't have the power for the decision. It's very cool that I love actually owning the original Super Mario, but I suck at it. I wouldn't mind watching you, Finagle. Both fine by me. Let's do it on stream for Mocats' sake. Anybody else? Out there? There were so many people saying hello and talking at the beginning of the stream, and now everybody's gone quiet. I mean, I know people are still there, it's just everybody's gone quiet when I'm asking a question of importance. I mean, if it was me, if I was to leave the decision, because I am the streamer after all, but if it really was to leave the decision for me, I would do it off stream. Because that's the way I prefer it. Just do everything off stream. Because I don't know how much work this will, involve in trying to make it work 100%. We could keep going like this for the rest of the stream just for a laugh, but it's not funny. This is supposed to be scary, and it is a very scary, spooky game, but if I can't see the ghost, there is no scariness in this. That's the problem. I want to see the ghosts because they're so spooky. They're scary. But if I can't see them, there is no coming out of my ass. Personally, it sounds a bit annoying to host a stream while trying to solve a problem. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't, because you wouldn't be seeing what I'm doing, because I don't want to show it, because I'm a tech dummy, so you would be, besides, I don't know if anybody is interested in seeing what's happening. I don't know if I can even show all the settings that I'm trying to fix. But still, the problem is, I don't think it would be very entertaining to watch. So, especially when it's a tech dummy like me, who doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, it's sweet. It's only just, I have to just fix the settings for the game. That's all it is. It's just the settings that are, broken. Not really broken, but it's the settings that I need to adjust to make sure that the ghosts work. So it's fixable, but I don't know how. I mean, I guess I could do it here. Play some music for you guys while I do this. Merely conversing while I do this, I mean, why not? At least that's a choice, like Gabriel suggested. To make sure that ghosts work. I wonder if anyone else has said that in history. I don't know. Black screens on the camera without any ghost action doesn't fuel my ass rocket, yeah? I mean, when I'm fighting them, we don't see them, which is the biggest downfall for the emulation right now. And also when I'm able to destroy them, we don't see their death animation, which is another bummer. So I wanted to show up, and camera, what the hell's wrong with you? Stop focusing like that, dummy. Get that autofocus off and stop autofocusing. That's what I'm saying. Dumbass. Well, the question really is, what settings do I need to fix? What could be the problem? Alright, let's see. Shader configuration, software renderer. Anything can become poo if you're determined enough. Very true. Very true. I wonder if could it be the renderer that is the problem, or texture filtering? I wonder what kind of renderer, if this isn't working, what other renderer should I use then? Software or hardware? I'm using DirectX 3D 11 hardware. Like I said, I followed an instructional video on how to get the best settings for the game. So it is D3D11 hardware. Do you know anything about this stuff, Gabriel? I gotta ask first. Nope. I mean, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but if you're not an expert in this... PCSX2, of course. Ah, there's an issue somebody has opened up at GitHub. Invisible Ghost general camera issues. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. It seems to be that the hardware mode might be the problem after all. Maybe I should try software instead. I mean, that could be the solution to it. Maybe. Underneath the Rotting Pizza, I'm not even sure how to imagine anything for that title. Midgar, it's the city is you know, it is compare, not comparison, compartmentalized into pizza slices. So it's got 8 parts to the whole city. And that area is underneath one of the pizza slices, you know. Compartmentalized like that. And now you've gotten this badass hungry for pizza, even though it started with rotting pizza. Pizza, 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 pizza. I don't find any other stuff about it except that one. I did find that one thing only. And it seems to be that the solution might be that it just change it to software. And that's it. Hopefully. At least seems like that might be the solution. Who knows? You just shut off, didn't you? Right at the moment as I continue, you turned yourself off, even though I saw you showing. That is still like that black bar there, so I don't know. I think the only way to really figure this out is if I was in a fight. So if I could find a ghost to fight, we could see that if it's working. Although maybe I should restart. Like reset the whole thing. I'm not sure if the settings have set in. The black bar is still there. How about the photos? No photos. What? What do you mean no photos? I protected those photos and they should be state protected when I save the game. God damn it, you wiped out all my photos. Son of a bitch. Well, screw you, game. They weren't that good anyway. Or should I say, screw you, emulator. They weren't that good anyway. There's something reflecting light inside the ornamental lion mask. Red hand mirror. I found red hand mirror inside the ornamental lion mask. I got the red hand mirror. The red hand mirror was here. It is here, the red hand mirror. It was under the mask, the red hand mirror. You get it? It's a red hand mirror. Everything looks a little brighter. Not by much. I do not know if there is a PC port. There is PC port? I need to check it out. If I can play this as a PC port, then that would be great. As long as I can make that work. Man in closet. Hello. Okay. Bye. Gotcha. Startling. I'd say, but again, he just came out, yeah. Let's see what happens. A photo and a key.
It's that person I just saw. The
Yeah.
ropes.
That was the editors, yeah. I can see in faint shadows of ropes on the man's neck, arms, and legs. I got a small key from the drawer. It looks old. I wonder if it's a key to some door. No, it is a key to a chest, where you find some human arms and legs. And maybe a couple of heads. That's where they store all the body parts that they've torn off. Yeah, I'd say that now we can see the ghost. There, you see? This is a death animation. It was the hardware that was the problem. Yay, I can play the game!
Let me out of this mansion!
Don't worry, Gabriel, we fixed it. I saw the ghost, it was scary. There's something shiny where the ghost once stood. This mysterious stone enhances the camera's power and enables auxiliary functions. Woo! Those distortion effects is exactly the effects I had problems with when I emulated Chrono Cross. Emulators don't like distortion, yeah. But apparently it's software instead of hardware that I needed to use. I just don't want to give up just yet. Well, no need to give up. So I got 3 Spirit Stones. Increases the maximum charge value. I could get some speed or... well, either one of these two. Curious as the emulators usually emulate processors cycle by cycle. Was Chrono Cross on PlayStation 2, Mocats? Glad this is a horror game that doesn't rely on loud-ass sound effects to cause scare. The visuals of the ghosts sure are scary. It's a Japanese game, of course the visuals are more important. It's PlayStation 1. Alright, yeah. The PlayStation emulators have the similar, you know, the same problem. That they don't like distortion effects, for some reason. But at least we can now see the ghosts. And that makes me happy. So that I can play the game properly now. Now it's properly scary and I need diapers already. Now the question is, should I take one of those or save for the bonus functions? I'm not too sure if I want to save up points right now. Do I want speed or max value? I mean, I'm doing good enough damage when it's all maxed out. Just gotta get that 0 shot or fatal frame in. Speed would be really good. I'm gonna take the speed. There. Take care, Swede. There's something on the floor. It's never a good thing when there's like, oh, a shiny on the floor. I wonder if it's going to be the editor again. He was there, but now he's gone. Door's nailed shut. I can't open it. Oh, great. More ghosts. So who ran up here? There's a blank padlock on the door. Use the brass key? Yes. It unlocked. No more chanting from behind the door, though. It's kind of this is concerning. Stone with hidden powers enables the camera's auxiliary functions. We got the man in the closet. Beautiful photo. And there's the editor. And there's the editor. And there's the editor. Half of my recommended channels are slots streams because I watched one once at least a month ago. That's why I use Better TTV or Franker Face to turn that recommended channels shit off. Because I don't care. I watch what I want, not recommended channels at all. It's a nice thing that they have that option to turn that kind of shit off on Twitch. Besides, I rarely go to the front page anyway. I'm just gonna go always to my followed channels to find friends to watch, you know. I just ignore it most of the time, but this one stood out because it's so egregious. And today's word is egregious. There's an old book written in charcoal ink on the shelf underneath the earth. Research scrap. Secret rituals of the Himuro family. Many rituals and customs have been passed down through generations of the Himuro family. Most of them are lost. The only things we have left now are some documents that record these rituals as a legend. Hardly any of the oral history remains. This is because all Himuro family members are dead, and those who were close to the family have kept quiet about the ritual. Hey, Veritassi! One ritual in particular, performed on December 13th, is shrouded in mystery. People who lived near the mansion stayed inside on that particular day, and even now it is considered bad luck to leave the windows open on that date. I can only assume that this is due to cruel nature of the ritual, but the truth remains unknown. Looks like an old brazier. There's so much dust inside that I can't see the bottom. Herbal medicine. There's a picture of the moon on the partition screen. Huh. It's a sturdy-looking old desk. I've never seen a slot stream. What's it like? Sad. I do use it because I watch GTA NoPixel RP. It often shows me people I've seen on the server from other streamers but didn't know their account. I mean, I can imagine how sad it would be to look at a slot stream. It's only this. Coin. Click, click, click. Oh, didn't win. Like, why? The sliding screen paper is torn. I can see into the room. Rows of old books. A library. They use online casino sites. Oh, that's even more boring. I push a button. There, look. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, let's roll again. Beep, beep, beep. I would have thought we'd see a ghost here. I guess not. And it's all fake because they're sponsored. There's a roll of film. Hey!
My instincts told me not to. There are rock marks on my body.
Hey, Sinlow. There are several pieces of paper on the floor. Looks like part of a notebook. Red notebook scrap. August 27th. The more I find out about the Himuro Mansion, the creepier it gets. I'm sure it's the perfect subject matter for Mr. Takamine's next book, but to be perfectly honest, I don't like this assignment one bit. It gives me a bad feeling. There's no way I want to go to that mansion, but it's my job, right? I guess I'll have to go. And I wouldn't want to waste the chance to work with Mr. Takamine just because of a little bit of uneasiness either. It doesn't help I have the sixth sense for the supernatural either. There's such a thing as knowing too much sometimes. The same size as the first floor hallway mirror. What did that woman in the mirror mean? So what's this new world more than half my GTA streamers are playing lately? It any good? I have no idea. Herbal medicine. The door is stuck fast. I tried pulling on it, but it won't budge. Won't budge. Stuck. Jam. Where else could I go around here? Is that a save point? Woohoo! I can save the game. The first lip. I was only just going to make a joke. Fine, no jokes. Just don't breathe in my ear. Unless you mean something by it. Yeah, it's warm. Yeah, I just shit my pants. There's an audio tape in front of the doll. Red tape 1. Research 1. There are several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look like part of a red notebook. August 20th. It seems the folklorist named Ryozo Munakata was studying about the various rituals passed down at Himuro Mansion. He supposedly left a book of research, but I can't find it anywhere. I wonder if there's a copy in a library somewhere. August 30th. I still can't find the book. I'll have Koji Ogata from the editing department do a search for it. I doubt he'll be able to find it, though. Sure had confidence in your friend.
September 10th, 10:20 a.m. We discovered some disturbing photos in a chest of drawers. Could these be the folklorist's children mentioned in Koji's notes? The photo is quite old and shows some kids playing tag. In the corner of the photo, there's a faint image of a young girl in a white kimono. Her finger is pointed this way, and her eyes look as if she's making some silent accusation.
Hey, Ninja Noob. I played PS2 games before. This is not my first time, Ninja Noob. Apparently having a good Friday night. It's apparently a new MMO and more than half the reviews are 1 stars and the other 5 stars. Oh boy, what an adventure that one must be. 45% 1 star, 41% 5 stars. So weird. Sounds like a radio announcer describing a painting on the Heritage Network. And here as we take a look at this. take a look at this painting. We can see the aristocratic style that they had back in that day, showing off. Like boring! Holy shit! Ugh. I did warn at the beginning that to be prepared for some excellent voice acting in this game. It's like you said at the beginning as well, Gabriel. It really sounds like they are all on Valium. That they cannot show any kind of enthusiasm. There's a small door here, but it's nailed shut. I can't open it. Welcome back, Goblin. Warner Brothers and Dot. Baby. Back to the scariness. Out of the safe room into the scariness. It's okay, Goblin. I was pretty much the instigator of the whole thing, and I'm sorry for my behavior. It was my webcam breaking really affected me a lot. There's something there. Herbal medicine. Where are we? Oh, it's just a balcony. Are you feeling better now, Goblin? It's just other stuff going on too, so that incident just made me feel rejected from all directions. I'm sorry. Well, I can do my best to try. But you know me, I have a temper. At least I'll try to control my temper not to have it towards the viewers. Only the game and myself, not the viewers. That's what I need to get better at. So I guess the only way we can go now is, well, this way. Shut at the game all you want. That's what people come to Twitch for, apparently. Now, what the heck is happening on the webcam? It is flashing like the lighting. See, my shirt keeps flashing from dark red to red. What's wrong with you? Stop it. I keep seeing it on my peripheral vision. It's like annoying the shit out of me. What the hell's happening with the webcam? Why is it doing that? It's so weird. I mean, it's not broken. It's just something in the setting keeps setting it off. I would like to know what it is. What could be causing that kind of a lighting effect on it? Automatic white balance, maybe? What if I turn it off and focus? Why do you keep going back on? There. Hopefully, it will stop now. Hopefully. What exactly happened to that webcam yesterday anyway? It seemed to be picking up your hand, but nothing else. I don't know. I have no fucking idea why that happened. It was so weird, wasn't it? That I showed my hand close up, it would pick up, it showed that it works. But it wouldn't show anything, you know, far away. I had all the lights on, but nothing was showing but darkness. I think the brightness sensor, which lets the camera control its own white balance, broke. And it has to be something like that, yeah. But the good thing is, I have this camera now, and it works. That's all that matters, that I had a backup. Is it in warranty? Nope. I think Ninja Noob is one of those happy drunks, seems to be. Cutscene. He said he is, Goblin. He mentioned it like 10 minutes ago.
Mafuyu. Wait.
He said he's very drunken. This doesn't sound good. We got a ghost fight coming up. Hello. It's got the long arms, dude. No. Gotcha. Perhaps it's time to take your fingers off the keyboard for a bit. They're turned 6 years old. Spirits is the hard stuff. That's what they call them, spirits. Vodka, whiskey. Anything stronger than 40%. Just drinking beer. I think you should stop drinking beer and go to bed. I think gin is a spirit too. Yeah, I think so. I'm not too sure though, but I think gin it counts as a spirit. Because they usually take gin and tonic together. The tonic is, you know, is supposed to lower the alcoholic effect. Good one, more cats. 10 out of 10 joke. There are buttons with characters. This device must open the door. There's engraving underneath, but it's gouged. Can only read some. I can just barely make out. The Shinto ritual strangling held on the day off from the gouged out words. So I need 1312 or 1213. What were those numbers? Do-do-do-do. Camera to the rescue. Yay! I got it. I still find it funny that Finnish alcohol Buria blurred Ron Jeremy's face from his rum bottles as it constitutes as selling with sex. Okay. So far, I see this game as a mix of Silent Hill, Report from Hell, and Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, that's a good assumption, especially with the Report from Hell for the voice acting. If nobody has seen Michigan Report from Hell, you need to see that game. It has the worst voice acting ever in a video game. Or at least one of the worst. I see something shimmering around that armor. Must be important. Oh, the whole thing is shimmering. I think it's the camera. Much, much, much worse. Shenmue 2 had bad voice acting, but the whole Michigan Report from Hell has no good voice acting anywhere. There doesn't seem to be anything in the drawers of the chest. It looks like there's something inside the drawer of the chest. Spirit Stone. Nice. Old kimonos and dolls are jumbled together in the box. There's something inside the box. Sacred water. Nice. Water from Sacred Mountain Springs. It fully restores energy. There's something at the back of the shelf. Herbal Medicine. In the corner of the room is an old suit of armor. Yeah, but why does it have a mannequin inside it? Why is there a face on it? Type 37 film. Any more of it? No. Doesn't seem to be anything. There's nothing. Nothing useful. A spirit stone. Seem to be anything useful. Cabinet seems to hold various small items, but nothing useful, I guess. I found a partly burned piece of paper on the shelf. Looks like an old news article. The girl who has been missing for 3 days in the Himuro Mountain area and rumored to have been snatched away by ghosts has been found by a local man. She is fatigued but in good health. The police plan to wait for her recovery and ask her about the other 3 children. The girl's parents have also been missing the day after her disappearance. The police are looking for a foster home for the girl. Interesting. No, I think it was almost 2 hours that you had to run through the freaking forest and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking and talking. What I'm trying to say is one of the worst endings for a game ever. Silent Hill, Pokemon Snap, and Luigi's Mansion? Yeah, that's also a good assumption. A good trio of games to compare this one to. Except we're not really catching the photos for fun. We're catching the photos for our dear life. There is something in the shadow of the chest of drawers. Ooh, Type 74 film. High-speed film. It has a very strong exorcismal power. The strongest film that there is. You want to save this for really strong ghosts. You have 2 hours and not even walking because she couldn't keep up with your running. Yeah, speedrunners must hate that. Possibly. I remember that. I think the game's ending was only gonna be 20 minutes, so hey, let's continue streaming 2 hours later. When will this end? Yeah, it was so annoying that it kept on going and going and going. It's like, shut the fuck up and end the game already. And not even auto walk, had to keep pressing to move. And it had, if you remember, it had quick time events. It had quick time events. Why? It was the end of the game. Why have quick time events? Because it was funny. You know what's also funny? Shoving a fucking umbrella up your ass and opening it. Yeah, that's real funny. I didn't like the sound of that shuffling. Something is reflecting the light from my flashlight. A spirit stone. There doesn't seem to be anything in the drawers of the chest. Well, not anymore. Bad game design, nothing but QT events. It would have been better to have continued the game's mechanics as normal and introduce a new one to keep those 2 hours fresh. Yeah. Possibly. Or just auto-walk them with dialogue, that way you could, for example, sleep while they walk. I mean, it could have been just a long ending scene. I don't like when games give you a mechanic that you never use except one point in the game and you've forgotten about it by then. Like stealing from chests in battles in FF10 or using Phantom Ganon's sword on the wall in Wind Waker. There are several pieces of paper inside the box, looking like a part of a very old diary. May 20th. We've finally gotten through the move to Himuro Mansion. I had a hard time cutting through all the red tape with the local officials, but just as I hoped, the air is fresh here. It should be good for Yae in her poor health. My daughter Mikoto seems to like this area too. She's made friends here already and is enjoying herself. Yae seems to think this old mansion is spooky, but I plan to do some work on it. Make it easier for her to live in, once I get settled in my research. The best thing about living here is that I don't have to go out to do my research. It's all here in this mansion. I can be right by Yae's side all the time. All of the time. Like, all of the time. Every single second. So, were you doing the shuffling here, mister? Okay. Creepy room, but a lot of useful items. It's a good thing I opened the door. Now, where was the save point? I feel like I should just go save the game. After getting all those goodies. I mean, that was a lot of stuff. Who's knocking? Why are you knocking? What is she looking at? It's like she's looking at something. The air outside is damp. It looks like there's a thick fog. Or never tell you about a mechanic like the frontal spray in Super Mario Sunshine. The frontal spray? Don't minigames count as one-off mechanics? Depends. If it's an actual minigame, then yeah. The thing with those is they're self-contained, so I don't really consider them part of the game's mechanics. Old RPGs were like that. For example, Traveler and Mega Traveler have everything from the TTRPG in character creation available, but only made 10 of a 100 skills are actually used in the game. Oh, you mean that? The huge cone of area. Yeah. That whole cone. Yeah, the game never explains that that actually is a mechanic. Never explains anywhere that you can actually do that kind of an attack. Hey. I'm wondering if there is any mechanic in Fallout games that is like a skill that you have, but it's completely pointless. Or maybe not, you know, not useful to upgrade or anything. Luck is extremely useful in Fallout. Like, super useful. But I'm not thinking of stats, I'm thinking of skills. I think Mannequin is on a full rant mode right now. Oh, ghosty ghosts, where art thou? You're supposed to be scary. Not very scary right now. I bet I'm gonna get my ass kicked for doing that. I mean, why am I calling out for the ghost? Stay away! Oh, hello. There's a small piece of paper in the crevice. I think I can reach it. Old news article. Unarmed is also very useful. It's a really fun way to play the game. Trust me. How about throwing? I never used that. Yeah, I'd say throwing is the most useless skill. I've never used throwing at all either. Yeah. Throwing, that's the most useless skill in Fallout. On the night of the 3rd, the police received a report that 4 children failed to return home after 9 p.m. There is an older superstition in the surrounding villages about children being snatched away by ghosts, and some villagers indeed suspect that this is what has happened to the 4 kids. Well, one of them returned. I only played Fallout 3 and Vegas. I don't think they had throwing in those. Vegas has throwing. It's called explosives. It's the same thing. Doesn't Quest for Glory have some skills that are hardly used? Yeah. Let me think. I mean, throwing is in Quest for Glory. Throwing is pretty much used only for, you know, puzzles. At least that's what I use it for, if I have the skill. I mean, I don't throw my weapons at enemies. Let's see, what else did Quest for Glory have? Some parry, dodge, throwing, climbing. I mean, climbing is also kind of useless in Quest for Glory because you use that as well only for puzzles. Like in the first game, there's like 4 places where you use climbing. It depends on the class, Goblin. If you're a thief, you use throwing for the bear's nest. If you're the if you're the fighter, you use climbing. So it depends on the class, pretty much. Because that's how they solve the puzzle. Interesting crevice. Nothing there, though. Anybody there? I don't think this is on this side of the wall. Something at my feet. It should be right here, but it's not lighting up on the circle. Which means it's not here. It's on the other side of this partition. There's an old scroll among the falling candles. Strangling Ritual. Strangling Ritual. On the 13th day of the 12th month, a maiden cut off from the outside world for 3,669 long days shall be torn apart to provide power to the rope. Nice ritual. God damn it! I hate these controls! Because they're the wrong way around! Some other place shows in the photo. I wonder where if there's something there. Well, there has to be. There's something shiny on the shelf. There's a box of for a mortuary tablet and bone remains among the candles. The owners? Several pieces of paper on the shelf. They look part of a red notebook. September 11th, 6:30 a.m. I saw that woman in the white kimono again. She's trying to tell me something. She knows I have this special sense for ghostly things. The woman's name is Kiri. So it's Kyrie, huh? I shouldn't get any closer than this. I don't want to get any closer. I'm scared. Kyrie. And I think what we saw in that photo... Storehouse. I think that's the room I was just in. You know, the one that I opened? Kirillation shimbadoom bumba. Kirillation shibandoo buddy 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 doo. At one point, I actually looked up the lyrics to that song. I was like, what the hell are they singing? They're singing Greece. Greece? Greek. Oh. I was talking here, girl. I didn't hear what you said. Hey, Lisa. I feel a powerful presence from the back of the room. Seductress. The strong ghostly sense has disappeared. Okay. Those are the silliest puzzles in the game. You find that note on a door, you take a picture of it, it shows something else, and you gotta take a picture in that other location. So it will take away, burn away the note on the door, and the door is unlocked. It's Japan, man. That's how their spiritual powers work. It's weird. And that photo doesn't show anything, but apparently they're seductress. I was gonna say it's anime logic. What's in here? A big room. Oh. There's an old Shinto household altar here. There are several pieces of paper on the floor. Looks like part of a notebook. September 10th, 8 p.m. I clearly saw the image of a woman in front of the mirror near the entrance. She had long hair and a white kimono. There were ropes tied to her arms and legs, and she dragged them along when she walked. I think I heard Koji talk about something like that too. There's something very wrong about this mansion. You think? Those are some loud sliding doors. Type 14 film. Nice. How many do I have those anyway? 56. Mobilaat. Onko mobilaatti edes olemassa enää? Nyt on vaan volttareenia ja sellaista. Something is reflecting light in the dark. Sacred water. Nice. A good thing to have. Let's see the map. Something is wrapped around the handle. It won't move. It looks like hair. The window is nailed shut from the outside. I can't look outside. There's an old book of rice paper on the ground. It's written in charcoal ink. The mystery of the rope maiden. Among the few documents found on the ritual, mention of the rope shrine maiden is made many times. Her arms, legs, and neck are bound by 5 ropes. However, no documents discuss the role she plays in the ritual. One theory is that she is a sacrificial lamb, but I find it hard to believe that such a cruel ritual was practiced. Almost ran into her. What the fuck are you even? What the fuck are you? What the hell are you? I'm dead. What the fuck? Ah! What the hell did I just fight? Floating woman? That was supposed to be a woman? Okay. Sure. Great. Where was I going? What am I doing? Why am I here? Who am I? Skip-a-dee-doo-dah, skip-a-dee-day. Why, oh why is this so scary? I need to go change my pants. Or at least save the game. Whichever comes first. Surely saving the game. Why did I decide to play Fatal Frame? Oh yeah, it's Spooktober. That's why. Too bad Swede wasn't here to witness that. I bet he would have had a heart attack. Oh, wrong door. Sounded like a man. It was a woman. I think I'm gonna have to leave it here. I can't take this anymore. Oh, cool. This is a spot where we're saving is called the Strangling Anteroom. Cool.